Hello, this is Urbasm's Gadget of the Week. This week we have the Looft Lighter X. This is basically a fire starter for a variety of things such as a fireplace, a fire pit, a grill, smoker, just about anything really. Comes in this nice little box. Let's pull this out so you can get a closer look at it. So, this is basically a heat gun in a lot of ways. But there are some very distinct differences we're going to show you. So, it comes with the basic unit itself. This is an aluminum heat shield. It is removable. So you can see it's pretty much just all stainless steel metal here. Not a whole lot to break down, especially when you got that in that hot fire pit. And then over here you got your battery. And then this is the charging base. And it does have a cord that comes out like that. So basically, how this works, you touch your battery here. Now, there is a button right here on the back side. Touch it for 3 seconds. Lights up your control panel here. This is to light the flame. Basically just heats up this tip, very little air blowing, and you touch this directly to the item you're trying to light. That's key, really key. After that, it gradually goes into a boost mode, which drives the flames as it would a heat gun basically. So 3 seconds here, hit that button, turns red, you can hear it, just nice breeze, but it's heating up real good right here. Now in a couple seconds it's gonna actually boost a little bit more because it's under a program. There it goes. So at this point your item's probably starting to glow a little bit, so you pull it back. You'll have a little bit more time for it at this low setting, and then it'll hit a high setting. And that's when you want to pull it back several inches and really let those flames start to build up. So that's the basic design. So as I did mention, this is of course a lot like a heat gun. The differences here of course with the extra long nose. Basically this is all metal here, and this also cools down really fast, which is nice. So the aluminum on here, I have here a heat gun just to kind of have a sample. So this of course has your basic features, the high, the low. The nose isn't real long. These work fine. I mean, for lighting a campfire or whatever, these do work, especially if you put some paper in there. Which is actually something I do want to bring up about this. This thing we've had great luck with, but particularly if you put in some paper, something like that, some light paper, tuck it around in your coals, tuck it around in your wood, then you light that paper on fire, and once that starts heating up and building, then you do this boost here. Alright, we're going to show you how this charger works here. This is kind of a neat little charger they've included. Just unroll your cord. get it plugged in. Touch that button to release it. So here's the contact point on the battery. Just drop it in. It's got a nice little LED feature here, kind of a breathing effect. So what we have found is in one full charge we can light about 5 fires. A couple of quick tips here. So as we've mentioned, you always want to touch the tip of this to the item that you are trying to light. That is real important. Make sure you use this fire button first, and then it will automatically go into a lower boost mode and then a higher boost mode after 60 seconds. If for some reason you feel that you need that lower airflow, you can hit this button one more time. It'll go back to the beginning and start all over. And that can be helpful. Overall, we here at Herbasm think this Looft Lighter X is a cool gadget. Even though it is similar to a heat gun, it does come with enough features and enough upgrades. It is well worth buying even if you do already have a heat gun. In particular, we like this heat shield here, this aluminum heat shield. We like this extra strong tip that enables you to get it right into the heat source. Touch it, get it on fire. We like the programming that it has. You hit this button, it goes through a couple phases with the lighting phase and then a little bit of air that it adds in, and then it goes to full boost. And if for some reason your fire is just not going the way you like it, you can just hit this button again, start all over. We really did not have any problems with that, which makes me want to also remind you that even though we have talked about using paper when we light stuff quite a bit, we have used this in a bed of coals, straight up, no paper, and it would get a coal lit up within about 60 seconds as advertised. It would be a small section, and we'd move around and get a couple sections going, and then we would hit the full boost, pull it out a little ways, and then just get the whole bed going, and within about 5 minutes or so we had it gone pretty hot. So it was worth it. We would also like to mention that this is kind of their upgraded model. It's the battery. They do have a Looft Lighter 1, which is a plug-in model, and that one is priced pretty competitively with heat guns, we would say. But overall, we like this, think it's worth it, and we thank you for watching. We appreciate you joining us with our look at the Looft Lighter X. We have a lot of other cool gadgets coming up this year, so we'll see you back here.